Glitchpunk is a cyberpunk-themed top-down action game blending intense combat, hacking, and a narrative steeped in dystopian themes. Set across 4 neon-lit cities, players embody a glitch android capable of resisting its programming to navigate a dangerous future dominated by megacorporations, tech-driven gangs, and societal unrest. With an array of weapons and vehicles, including cars, tanks, and motorbikes, players engage in chaotic shootouts, evade relentless police, and influence gang rivalries. The game explores complex topics like transhumanism, xenophobia, and personal betrayal, allowing players to forge alliances or make enemies as they shape their own destiny. Featuring a mature storyline, multiple endings, and a vibrant radio soundtrack, Glitchpunk immerses players in a frenetic yet thought-provoking experience that questions the nature of humanity in a tech-dominated world. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that Glitchpunk, an early access game, draws heavily from GTA 2 and blends it with cyberpunk elements and top-down shooter mechanics akin to Neon Chrome and Hotline Miami. The retro style and gritty environment have potential for cyberpunk and retro shooter fans, but the early access status is evident, with players noting the lack of variety in vehicles, few pedestrians, and occasional bugs that require restarts. Although game-breaking issues are rare, the game's development has stalled since mid-2022, causing frustration and distrust among some players. The inactive developer presence and unaddressed bugs diminish confidence in future updates, especially as interactions with the publisher have been negatively received by the community. While the current content can be enjoyable for fans of the genre, the title may disappoint those expecting polished cyberpunk visuals or reliable updates. MechWarrior 5 Clans is a tactical mech combat game that places players in the role of a newly graduated pilot from the Smoke Jaguar clan, thrust into the heart of the clan invasion of the Inner Sphere. Set during Operation Revival, players command a 5-mech squad, or star, across varied planetary biomes in an immersive campaign. With customizable battle mechs equipped with advanced clan weaponry, players engage in dynamic battles and encounter strategic challenges against Inner Sphere forces. The game's Unreal Engine graphics enhance the environments and add visceral destruction effects, creating an intense combat atmosphere. This standalone title features a revamped mech lab, a command wheel, and an updated battle grid, offering accessible yet deep tactical options. The addition of a new pilot progression system, moral decisions, and cooperative play for up to 4 players adds layers to the experience. As the first clan-based MechWarrior title in nearly 30 years, it delivers both narrative depth and cinematic action. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that this latest entry in the MechWarrior series brings a refreshing story-driven focus with impressive graphics, rich combat mechanics, and a satisfying soundscape. While gameplay and visuals are highly praised, many players are frustrated by performance issues, with optimization concerns leading to significant frame drops, even on high-end hardware. The mech customization has been simplified, leaving longtime fans disappointed by the lack of depth, which limits flexibility and feels less rewarding compared to previous titles. Furthermore, character models are criticized for an uncanny appearance, and the AI exhibits questionable behavior in combat scenarios, reducing immersion. For newcomers, the modernized controls and engaging combat may offer an accessible entry point, but the steep learning curve remains. While the enhanced visuals and explosive effects provide eye-catching scenes, limited mech options and a challenging interface in the mech lab diminish customization appeal. Overall, this game shows potential but feels unfinished. Fans are encouraged to wait for patches to address these key issues. In this exciting game, Eden Crafters, players must transform a hostile planet into a safe haven for humanity. Starting with a choice of diverse, challenging planets, players encounter obstacles like treacherous landscapes, toxic lakes, and extreme weather. The journey demands resource gathering, crafting, and the construction of automated systems to manage essential supplies and facilitate survival. With conveyors and advanced machines, players can automate processes, build factories, and alter the environment itself. Survival requires balancing efficiency, terraforming the atmosphere, and creating a sustainable ecosystem. Whether in single-player or online co-op, players must leverage strategy and automation to complete their mission, forging a thriving new Eden from adversity. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Eden Crafter presents an ambitious blend of crafting and terraforming in an expansive, if somewhat barren, open world, echoing elements from popular titles like Planet Crafter and Satisfactory. Its cooperative multiplayer option allows players to build and terraform with friends, fostering engagement through resource management conveyor-based production systems, and large-scale building. While praise for its crafting depth and smooth multiplayer stability, critiques focus on repetitive soundscapes, limited exploration, and lack of environmental diversity, which may underwhelm players expecting adventure or discovery beyond crafting. The current version faces mixed feedback. Some enjoy the potential in early access, while others feel it leans too heavily on grind mechanics, leading to comparisons as a lesser version of its influences. Reviewers note performance stability, but express hope for improvements to visuals, sound, and overall polish in future updates, with some expressing reservations about its longevity without more diverse gameplay experiences. The game Drova, Forsaken Kin is a pixel art action RPG that draws inspiration from dark fantasy classics and Celtic mythology. Players explore a meticulously crafted open world where choices shape both the environment and the storyline. In a land where society has tapped into the dormant powers of a dead empire by controlling nature's spirits, tensions rise as the spirits push back, sparking division and anger. Players align with one of two factions, each with distinct values and objectives, setting the course of their journey and sealing their fate. Combat emphasizes timing and flow, with players learning combos and developing unique playstyles while navigating dangerous landscapes, completing tasks, gathering resources, and crafting equipment. Harnessing the power of spirits is key to survival, but comes at a cost, as players confront the mystical and often vengeful forces of nature to carve their path forward. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to Drova highlight its compelling homage to classic RPGs, notably Gothic, while bringing a fresh pixel art aesthetic. Developed by a small German team, Drova immerses players in a dense, melancholic world filled with detail. Its open-world approach offers no hand-holding, pushing players to explore independently and adapt to the challenges they encounter. Decisions impact gameplay in meaningful ways, adding depth to the experience. NPCs feel genuine, with unique motives and backstories, enhancing immersion and offering a sense of realism beyond mere quest-giving. Combat is challenging but fair, requiring tactical thinking and skill variety, accommodating different playstyles. The game also excels in crafting and exploration, rewarding thorough discovery and experimentation. While character relationships lack deep emotional bonds, Drova still delivers a nostalgic experience with modern nuances. Notably, the developers maintain a close, responsive relationship with the community, integrating feedback to enhance the game continuously. For fans of dark fantasy and open exploration, Drova is a recommended journey. Neva is a gripping action-adventure game from the acclaimed creators of Gris. It follows Alba, a resilient young woman, and her unlikely companion, a wolf cub, as they face a harrowing journey through a world succumbing to dark forces. After a traumatic encounter binds them together, Alba and the cub must learn to support each other, navigating increasingly perilous environments while contending with the world's gradual decay. Their evolving relationship challenges them both. The cub matures into an assertive adult, testing their bond as Alba wrestles with love and loyalty. As Alba and her courageous companion confront threats in their quest to build a new life, they become symbols of survival, resilience, and the profound connection forged in the face of adversity. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Neva is hailed as a remarkable addition to the gaming landscape, with many designating it as their game of the year. The game is praised for its stunning visuals, captivating music, and a heartwarming narrative that explores the relationship between parent and child. Reviewers express deep emotional connections, noting that they experience tears during and after gameplay. While some comparisons to Gris arise, many emphasize that Neva stands on its own, showcasing Nomada Studios' artistic evolution and technical enhancements, including mild combat mechanics. The gameplay, encompassing puzzles and platforming, keeps players engaged throughout its 4-5 hour length. The consensus reflects that Neva not only meets but often exceeds expectations, earning high praise for its storytelling and artistic merits, solidifying its place as a masterpiece in contemporary gaming. Yugo, the non-game, is a virtual space designed for social interaction rather than traditional gameplay. In this unique experience, players take on the role of a car driver, while others join as passengers, creating an engaging environment for conversations and shared experiences. Voice chat connects players automatically, allowing for meaningful discussions that often elude typical digital communication. The in-game radio features real-life internet streams, enhancing the immersive atmosphere with diverse audio options. Set against an abstract backdrop inspired by the winding roads from Kosovo to Montenegro, The game reflects the region's cultural elements, including the iconic Yugo car and distinct monolithic structures, reminiscent of socialist-era monuments. The time of day evokes the ambience of dusks in Kosovo, characterized by the sounds of crows returning to their nests, creating a nostalgic and contemplative setting for players to connect and unwind. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to a unique blend of chill vibes and deep conversations, making it an ideal experience for players looking to connect. Users appreciate the game for its casual, non-competitive atmosphere, reminiscent of late-night drives filled with heartfelt discussion. The minimalist design and dusky roads evoke nostalgia, allowing players to relive moments from their past while driving a Yugo. The seamless voice chat and real internet radio streams create a comforting backdrop, encouraging long chats that are often absent in traditional gaming settings. While some note that the game may not attract a large player base, it shines as a space for intimate conversations and relaxation with friends. Overall, it's a calming, visually simple experience that fosters meaningful interactions, making it a refreshing choice for those seeking something different in gaming.